GP Maui Surf Report. Today I'm gonna do a couple of runs with F1 Escape 630 and 530 just to compare the two. Mostly to understand if I really need 100 square centimeter of space in between two same model foils, or I was a little exaggerated there. Both of them came with the same tail with some really big tips that went all the way down here where my thumb is, and I cut both of them and I tried them already, and they're much better like that, much faster. I don't think they lost in any category, even though that is virtually impossible, so I just don't really know what they lost. Probably a little bit of grip in the really tight turns, which I use this foil mostly for winging, so that my turns are not as tight as when I subfoil. That's when I do the tightest turns, so I'm not gonna suffer for that. The foils are super drivey nonetheless, nice anhedral shape with these tips kind of going low into the water. I'm gonna do a downwind run, which is definitely not the reason why I bought these foils, because they're not high aspect, they don't glide and pump particularly well. Their aspect ratio is 6.5. And why did I buy them? Because at the moment they didn't have foils small enough for my likings, honestly, and I just wanted to feel them. Fortunately, they're coming up with the Skate soon. I already pre-ordered the 550, very excited about the 450 and all the other ones. I really hope that one is aspect ratio 8. Their real aspect ratio Eagle, they're coming out just together with the Skate with the 690, but which is still too big for me. So I love the F1 foils. Please make small high aspect as soon as possible, because GP needs them. Thank you, Rafael. So with this kind of foil, I'm gonna do a powered up style downwind, meaning I'm gonna use the power at the wing way more often than I would if I had a proper high aspect. You know, occasionally I will flag the wing. This is still flagging, meaning I'm not catching any wind with it, but I don't think I'll flag by the hip much. I'm more like just hold the front handle, unless I get a really interesting or a good section like this one, and then I can flag it a little bit. So pumping and gliding, it's nothing like a high aspect, but it still does a little bit of it. Yeah, so it improved greatly everything with cutting the tips. Honestly, to be a 630, it feels still a little slow to me, which means I probably will keep cutting that tail. I never fall with this foil. They're so easy, as I said. Let's see here, and over this little one, and not much on this side. Whoo-hoo. Nice and wiggly, and another little trough where to slingshot myself into. See how little in the way a 2.8 wing gets if you know how to hold it and handle it. Nice drop. One thing I wanted to point out about the stall speed, not even that got worse by chopping those two upward winglets, which I don't think contribute to the lift at all. Usually when you chop your tail, make it narrower, you can expect less lift, higher stall speed, but in this case, those winglets, I think they were just mostly for tracking, and this thing, as I said, tracks plenty already without those. And if anything, the whole stall speed thing got better, meaning it's not that it got lower, but because of the less drag, it slows down less, and so it doesn't get close to the stall speed as easy as before. So I think for my use, I improved this foil 100%, meaning I only improved it. I didn't, what's the word, compromise anything of what I liked. All right, nice speed right there. really nice. Conditions are kind of perfect. I mean, nothing radical, there's not huge bumps, and the wind is about 20-25 knots, but it is nice, sunny, blue. I think the second run, if I do it today with the 530, will be windier. Oh, one other thing I wanted to say, when I say I'm gonna do a powered up downwinder, it definitely doesn't mean racing style. I'm not gonna try to go as fast as possible to my destination. Forget about that. I'm still gonna try to ride bumps as much as I can. Look at this one, for example. This is like not even powered up. That's completely flat. Now it's powered up, but only to connect, to get a little help connecting the bumps. Look at that. Whack. Nice. Super loose and fun, that is for sure. Oh, now it's getting really good. And I've not even been close to falling. With this foil is so predictable and in control. That is awesome. Let's not forget that both the Scapes, the 530 and the 630, I think there's also 430, they are monoblock. Front wing, fuse and tail are one piece. Why is that good? Well, there's less connection, and so less gaps, less drag, and less wobbliness between connection. Not that F1 has much of either, but for sure I can feel the smoothness of the going. Look at this section, for example, right there. And a little, so nice. Look at this, this is a bit of a big bump. Ooh. I mean, look how much better it's performing. You can't tell, but I can compare to when it had those winglets. Very nice indeed. Right here, I'm gonna see the powered up part here and go back into this one and enjoy. So nice. I just like the discipline of wing downwinders. I freaking love it. And it's not even my favorite foiling one. Kind of depends, of course. But right now I'm having a lot of fare with subfoiling. Foil drive assisted subfoiling, I should say. Thanks to the Phantom S740 that I'm absolutely in love with. What a foil, that thing is a carving machine. And I lost the bumps here, so I'm gonna shut up and look for one. I'm approaching the best section, you can tell, look at this. Oh, awesome, this foil is performing way beyond my expectations. Because I did a run with this back in the days, now maybe a month ago, with the tiplets. But it just improved the performance so much. Look at this, it doesn't slow down. And so you can connect more bumps. And this now is this proper downwinder kind of action. And loose. Whoo. Still not particularly fast, you know, I'm used to fast foils. But we'll chop that tail until I like it. Okay, first run completed. As I said, dry run. It's so hard to fall on those foils, they're really easy. It felt a little slow for my taste. I'm gonna go 530 instead, and definitely I'm gonna get some more speed. The 630 is 64 centimeter of span and 6.5 aspect ratio. This one is 58 centimeter of span and 6.3 ratio. Now I'm gonna overlap them. They are identical fuses, and now and identical tails. I chop them exactly the same also. And as you can see, there is a little bit of less cord also. But I'm really excited about everything. It's just smaller, should be faster. Run 2 with the 530. Got a couple of wingers there. Sarah Hauser and her dad. Shout out to Casey if he's watching. And much better conditions. I think the wind went up a couple of notches. This is more like 30. Okay, right behind Sarah. Sarah, I never know how to say that. That is down. Here's Sarah Hauser, freaking flying with a Takuma 500 foil and a lot of skill. Whoo, she's totally flying. Okay, again I got Sarah in front of me, bumping like a madman, or mad woman I'd say. Mad girl, girl on wave. Whoa. I can't, I want to be on a bump right behind her so I can film her better. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. That's my opportunity, GP. The dad is over there. Oh, this is an awesome bump. I hope I don't run her over. Coming straight from here. Woohoo! Oh, this is just ridiculous. Look at that, daughter and father. So cool, you guys. Okay, so what I can say so far is that for this kind of application, the 530 probably a little worse, because yes, might be a little faster. Obviously it doesn't pump as good as the 630. You know how a foil pumps is a function of its area for sure, but also its shape, and in this case we got pretty much the same shape. So yeah, the other one pumps better. It's not that this one doesn't pump, but you gotta be more gentle, otherwise you slam it down. And the thing goes towards the 530 here is the conditions. Freaking epic. I see a nice big trough getting. Let's see if I can get in front. Barely, yes. Nice. Nice. Epic, more than nice. Nice and epic. Okay, there's a cutback right here. And another one here. Nice. Super fun. Not a huge difference, so. Whew. Another one there. Let's see if I can push myself in front. Oh, yes. Yeah, another reason why I'm doing this back-to-back test of those two foils is to see, do I really need to go that detailed with sizes? Like 100 doesn't seem like too much. 200 is probably better. Wow, I didn't explain myself, did I? I think I could have been okay with 530 and 730 or 40, whatever that is. Don't really need every 100. I'm talking to myself. I know already what I'm gonna do when the skate comes out. Oh, look at this. Beautiful section coming up here. I like this trough because it's kind of close to the bumping front. But yeah, things don't last, you know. They change, ever change. Windy here, and I see another lovely trough right here. Whoa. I think it's better if I do this just for a second, and then I get into this other one. Whoa. Whoa. Look at this maneuverability and fluidity. Both these foils and the Phantom S740 are ridiculously flowy, gradual in their carving. That's the good side compared to the high aspect, which instead turns a little bit like an on-off kind of feeling, which I don't particularly prefer. Oh, I see this bump right here. Let's see. Placing myself on top of it. Oh, the thing broke. Stay to the side of the white water. Oh. Ooh. Beautiful. Yeah, so definitely a little faster, a little more maneuverable. Pretty good, I would say. Do a little bit of giant slaloming. Gotta go over this one. and a little more wiggly turns. Again, there's nothing radical as far as radius of turns. They're mostly, I'm going that way, just a little like this, but nothing as the carving on a breaking wave on a surf spot or voice spot, you know what I mean? GP, focus. What? No way, massive disappointment. I already see Lower Kanaha there. Oh, I'm already there. It was fast, it was so fun. I might have to do a third one. I'm gonna get some light headlights. Too good today to pass on at least a couple of runs. The one thing I learned is that it's probably 100 square centimeter. If it's the same shape, I can have 200 as a gap between one size and the other. They're too close to each other. They're not exactly the same. One is faster, this guy, and more maneuverable. The other one pumps better, a little higher stall speed. It's already lower. Am I ever gonna get that stall speed right? Probably not. I hope you guys enjoy the video.